Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a Steeler Brainrot Uncopylocked game. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is basically join our Discord in the description, where we'll be posting some Uncopylocked files. And you could pick either one of these. Personally, I recommend this one, the new Sab X. So you just go ahead and download it. Okay, and once it's finished downloading, go ahead over to Roblox Studio so we can start making our game. And the first thing you're gonna want to do is, after getting the file, see the new Sab X file, you want to load it in right here. Load the file. Alright, and once you load your file in Roblox Studio, the first thing you're gonna want to do, you want to head over to Experience Settings, Console. You can name it whatever you like. I'm just gonna name it Test. Alright, and once you save it, it's gonna reboot. Right, it's gonna reboot the game, so it's gonna close Roblox Studio and come back, I think. So once it's done saving, or it might not, depending. So once that happens, once it's done, you want to come over here to Security after going to Experience Settings. See here, go to File, Experience Settings, go to Security, wait for it to load. Oh, see, it's rebooting. You have to wait. Give it a second or two, and then maybe it'll load. Yep, there we go. See, beautiful game. Test. Okay. And now we just wait for it to load. And once that's done, you come over here to Experience Settings, right? Go to Security, enable Studio access to API services. This allows the game to track the data of the player, so that, like, if you load into the game, so that your data saves. So basically your stuff saves, right? So now once you playtest it, right? Just have to wait for it to load. Give it a bit. And you're gonna load in. You're not gonna have quite a lot. And you see the craft machine, it works, right? You have a working craft machine, which I'll showcase in a little bit. The game works, right? Now, if you want to give yourself admin panel, what I would advise to do, you go to Roblox, right? You go Roblox on your browser. Then you go to your profile, and you see the number up here. You get that, you copy. Then over here, you search up config. And if you're on a computer and you have a keyboard, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna have to copy this here in config. You not copy it, you have to paste it here in config. And then once that's happening, you test the game, you wait for it to load. Now we wait. Now, once it's done loading, right, you're gonna want to do is you have to press F2, the F2 key on the keyboard, and this menu is gonna pop up. Now just write anything, and if you want to view all the commands, see, there's a bunch of commands, like the brain rot counts, crafting machine, nuke base, a bunch of this. So you're gonna want to do, you can use the arrow keys. You can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to go up and down. You use tab to select a command. So say for example, I want to add something to the craft machine. It's global craft recipe. Here you can select how many crafts there are. So I'm gonna put 2. And it's gonna be Agarini Lapellini for Agarini Lapellini, just to see if it works. And you add a brain rot to your base. I'm gonna add 2 Agarinis to my base, so I can do the recipe. And now we test it out. I'm gonna add it here. What you craft it, it's gonna be taking a bit. And you skip global craft reveal, and we're gonna want to see. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? We can do that again. As you can see, my computer's a bit laggy. And from what we can do here, you can do the same command. And you can see that if you try to craft it again, it's not gonna work. See, it's gone. It's sold out. You can't make any. You can't make any more. And you can add any craft. You can do a bunch of stuff. So much stuff you can do. You can morph into brain rots. I'm gonna morph myself into an Ampalibabble. See? And if you want animations in the game, there's a separate tutorial on how to do that. I'll put the link in the description. And for the files, to join our Discord server, where we do trading and stuff, we do giveaways for brain rots. We trade. I also publish updates on my game, my fan-made game there. And basically just a bunch of stuff. There's Uncopylocked and a lot of stuff. Especially the files. Here you're gonna see your Uncopylocked files, and you're gonna want to have these two, right? Well, you don't need to have them, but you get the files from here, if you understand. And so yeah, that's it. If you want the animations, there's a video linked in the description. Of course, you don't need the animations, but it's just a spoofer, which puts the animations in the game. And another thing is that if you make an announcement, you have to put quotes. So like say for example, you want to make an announcement, you have to put a quote, you have to put it in quotes. See how like if you want to add space, so say you want to say like hi guys, you say quote hi guys and then unquote, right? To make the announcement, because if you don't do that, it's not going to work. It's just instead of saying hi guys, it's going to say hi because there's a space. So if you want to use the spaces, you have to do that. And really for now, that's it. I'll make a few videos later teaching you how to customize your game, how to add stuff to the craft machine, how to make your own brain rots, and a bunch of more stuff, how to get the normal machines back and stuff like that, all of these. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.